Originally called the Cactus, the DeAnza had been a living relic in Tucson for 58 years. But in 2009, it had its curtain call. The first time I went to a drive-in theater, it was in the summer of 2003. At the time, I had not heard of a drive-in movie theater, so the thought of having a theater with people drove into sounded awesome to me. I never saw the DeAnza as a movie theater. It was more of an experience and it had its particular charm. I know it wasn't a beach party weekend, but it beat the walk-in theater by a long shot. Many people would smuggle others in more than frequently.
Two of us would go in a car and then 18 people would come under the fence and, we'd have a party type thing. But it's like, they weren't really looking too hard.
Well, that's all part of going to the movie theater is sneaking a few extra people in. So pay one price and get as many in as you can.
We actually snuck her in the trunk once. It was great. Stuffed her in the trunk over when there was a Dairy Queen around the corner. Came in, she jumped out of the trunk. We watched the movie. It's really disappointing to see this go because it's so nostalgic and we have so many good memories of this place.
But just like everything else, it had its bad sides. The weather could really make or break your night.
Oh yeah, multiple times where the rain was there, we had to get in the car and turn the wipers on to actually watch the movie and roll the window up tight with the little speaker in there so you can hear the speaker and watch the windshield wipers go. It's fantastic.
You know what? That screen looks like dribbles and drabs on it. It looks like water's washing on it. And I imagine everybody gets pretty humid in their car and they've got it's not fun, but people do it.
The snack bars had cracks on the ceiling, stains on walls, and sticky floors, but you could get anything from pizza to M&Ms to ice cream. It wasn't perfect, but all those little quirks are what made it so unique. When I found out about the closing of the DeAnza, I didn't really know what to think. I knew the theater had been having a hard time and we had had false warnings before, but for some unexplained reason, I knew this was the one. I think the closing of the DeAnza is not just a movie theater going away. Things are changing, and I guess this is the way we shed our skin.
My name is Roy Zarro, and I've been here about a year, 2 years or so, full-time for the last year and a half. And I started as a projectionist in 1973 back in New York City. Start them up, okay. So, and this state is losing its heritage slowly, and that's what this represents. This is probably one of the last drive-ins in the whole state, and it's what's really sad now is to see people coming here in droves now that they know it's going away. And I have to bring a radio out here, and the best one to watch, but I can go that way and I can go that way too. I never know what's going on over there. I watched that Inglourious Basterds movie, and which is very interesting that this is the last night because not only is it a full moon, but in addition, Inglourious Basterds is a story that has a movie theater and a projectionist, and so I think that's kind of befitting.
I feel like the DeAnza had a good run. It made its share of money and it kept Tucsonans entertained for $6 a person.
You can drink beer, you can smoke cigarettes, and you can have a good time. You don't have to pay $10 for a Coke. It's great here.
The favorite thing of it is the outdoor, and it's all going away unfortunately. A walk-in movie doesn't compare.
I just remember laying on the roof watching.
Laying on the roof, there you go. You can't do that at a walk-in movie.
With the internet, iPhones, and cell phones, we as a culture don't find sitting in a car to watch movies fun or the least bit enjoyable. We have lost the ability to find meaning in the little things, even if it's just turning off the phone, slowing down, and sitting outside with your family.